All right, it's ready to go. So, number one, for the first part of what the three chemical components are, I said a sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogen base.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at number 2.
Okay.
That's what I put too.
Awesome. And then for the second part, I hope I understood what they wanted. For the first carbon, I said where the nitrogen base is attached. Second carbon, I put where two hydrogens attach in DNA and a hydroxyl group and a hydrogen attach in RNA. On 3 prime, I put a hydroxyl group and a hydrogen atom are attached. 4 prime, I put 2 hydrogen atoms attached, and 5 prime where the phosphate group is attached.
Yeah. I didn't have any problems doing any of them.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, Mika.
So we just barely got through one. We just started. Were you okay with number one?
Yeah.
Did you guys want to just go ahead and do number 5?
We can. I'm not sure if she wanted us just to go through them all real fast. From what she said in the introduction this week, I didn't know if she wanted us to make sure that we did just at least review the other ones or not, or if it matters.
We can go through all of them. No problem with me.
I think it should go pretty fast. For 2A, what did one of you get?
I just put adenosine, uridine, guanosine, and that's it.
I think that's what I got.
Oh, cytidine.
Cytosine.
I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, I think it's cytosine. Adenine, uracil, guanine, and cytosine. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nika, what did you get for B?
I got deoxodine. Sign. Deoxocytine. Deoxothiamine. And I got deoxoguanosine.
I actually misread the question, so I got that part. I put the wrong thing there, but I understand why yours is the correct answer. I just misread the question.
Okay.
What part did you get wrong from that part?
Oh, I just misread the question.
Oh,
So I
okay.
put the nucleotides instead of the nucleosides.
Oh.
So I just have to go back and fix that, but that's okay.
For C, I got 26% G, 26% C, 0% U, and 24% A.
That is what I got.
And how did you come about for the uracil? How did you come for the about with
There's
the
no uracil because it's DNA, not RNA.
Okay, how about the 26%?
26. So because there's 24% T, A and T go together, so there has to be 24% A, and then you subtract that from 100, and you would divide that by 2, and you get 26, and you split that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect sense.
And for D, I just said that it was RNA was my conclusion.
It's RNA, yeah, because there's uracil.
Right.
All right. For 3A, I got 0.06698.
That's what I got.
Me too.
For B, I got 2.0 times 10.
For B, I'm not really sure where is it given, like what equals what when it comes to nucleosomes and histones. Is there like a chart that we have to memorize?
In the notes, it had a number.
It was 1.0 times 10 to the 9. It showed you like what the neuroclosome for mammals was. So basically what you have to do is like you took the 1.0 times 10 to the 9 and then you divided by the base pair that was given to you, which was 50, and you come up with the solution based on that.
Okay.
So what was the answer that you got?
I got 2.0 times 10 to the 7.
Okay.
Did you get that? No?
I misread the question again. But yeah, I understand again how you did that. What number did you use? What was the number you used to divide?
The 50 base pair.
Okay, they give the number of there's 156 to 147 base pairs for every something. Let me see that. It says a nucleosome core particle consists of 146 base pairs for every wrap. And so I used that number and divided the total base pairs by 146. I used 0.5 because that was halfway in 146 and 147. I don't know if that sounds right to anyone.
No, I'm not sure like where you're getting the 146 and 147 from.
So that's in the notes. It says for uh, every nucleosome, every wrap around it, it uses 146 base pairs. And so if we know how many base pairs there are, and we know how many in each wrap, we can calculate the total number of nucleosomes.
And where exactly are you getting this? Like from the notes? Like what section is that?
It's under nucleosomes. So it's on page, for some reason it's not giving me pages. It's towards the end. It's one of the later sections when it's talking about wrapping.
I see it. No, I don't see it. Well, I see it, but I like from what you're saying. I would really like that would be for C rather than B.
So basically, from what I understand, it's saying you need 146 to 147 base pairs to wrap around.
I used 196
And where'd you get that number?
from her notes, just like the same. That's the same number I used in B and C and D.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I'll have to do some more research on that one.
Do we want to do the research now? Does everybody have time?
Maybe we can see how long it takes us to get to the other parts and then come back to it if we can.
Okay.
Um,
Should we come back to 3 in general or just?
I think D was pretty straightforward. Oh, I guess, but it depends on C.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you just multiply it by 2? What you got on C?
Hmm.
And then I do the answer.
No, I multiplied it by 8.
Because I think it's just talking about specifically H3. And so
Yeah.
there's only 2 H3s. There's 8 total histones, but there's only 2 H3s in each.
Yeah.
So if you're just trying to find H3, you would just multiply it by the 2. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about 4A?
I put B, U, and E.
That's what
Sorry, I don't say the name.
Are we good on that one?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
B, I got a lot of long named things. I said basically everything I didn't say in A, I said in B, if that simplifies.
I only put adenosine triphosphate, uridine, and guanine.
I couldn't really hear that, but
Adenosine triphosphate, uridine, and guanosine.
oh yeah, that's what I got.
And then C, I put adenosine, deoxythymidine, uridine, and guanosine.
Yeah, I got that too. And for D, like basically, I just defined what the nucleotide was, and it was like a nucleoside attached to one or three phosphate group. And the only from the chart that was presented in the slide, you saw that the phosphate group had mono, di, and triphosphate. So it was the three that concluded the mono, the tri, and the diphosphate.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So 5A, as we work through it.
I think it just means that it's located on the left-hand side with a free phosphate group. And then 3 is located at the right-hand side with the free hydroxyl group.
Yeah, I think she's right. And as for C, like when it asks you for the sequences, you basically match up the base pair. Like A, we know from the notes that A is T and T is A, G is C, and C is G, and so forth and so on. And we just switch it to 3'5" because since we're starting with the 5'3", we just do opposite from that.
Right.
So I'm guessing you just count each base pair, which is each base, and there's 25. So basically there's 25 letters. So that would be 2.5 turns.
That would make
Because you would take 25 divided by 10.
right.
Because 10 is just a given number that I got from her note. So every time, so it wouldn't matter if it was 25 or 45, you would always divide it by 10 to find out how many turns there are.
That makes sense.
So are we good?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Are we going to meet this time next week?
I can meet this time, or we can do it earlier, whatever works best.
But do we first want to go over the last few part with 3 or no? We'll just leave it as that.
I think I got the right answer because I checked it. And she used 1.97 as well.
So what did you divide by? Or what did you use the number?
I did 3 times 10 to the 9 divided by 196 times 8.
196 times 8 or 196 times 10 to the 8?
No, 196 times 8. I'll show you. I don't think I have my notes.
And that's for the letter B?
That was C. Right here. I'll turn my camera on. Do you see it? Or is it not working?
I can't see anything.
My camera never works. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I just did 3 times 10 to the 9 times 1 nucleosome divided by 196 BP so that the BPs cancel out. And then I multiplied that by 8 histones over 1 nucleosome, so the nucleosomes cancel out. And you end up with 1.22 times 10 to the 8 histones.
Okay.
I'm still not following with that.
Right here. Do you see it now?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Do you see my work?
Kind of blurry.
Starting to come into focus. That's pretty good.
Does that make sense? Hello?
Still looking. Yeah, it makes sense how you did it. I'll just have to go back and look at the notes and find out where the numbers came from.
Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, what time did we plan?
12:30, my time, I think.
Which, say 2:30 or 10:30?
12:30.
Oh, 12:30 your time.
Yeah.
That's okay with you, Nika?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. See you next week.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.